What's cool about Santa Barbara is it's a northern LA crowd. Thanks, you still have like a good population here, but it's not the same thing as like down. We'll move you guys drinks and we'll let you do your interview.
Thanks, guys. I appreciate it.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Doing anything? I'm so sorry.
It's all right, brother.
So sorry. I'm trying to do like a $1,000 show and you're making money right now. So sorry.
Hell yeah. Oh man. Alright, so Tony Gonzo show here with Joe Jughead from Jughead's Revenge. Singer of Jughead's Revenge. How's it going, man? It's
Alright.
Good to see you.
Great to see you too.
We met you at Scotland's Yard Pub when you did the acoustic set.
Yeah, right.
And I didn't quite recognize you, kind of like shaved, so well, some kind of. You totally did. So and that was an awesome show.
It was more of a Brazilian wax.
Oh man, that's awesome. I love Brazil. Actually, one of my friends is there right now. So, dude, I'm so glad that you guys are back. I've been a huge fan of you guys ever since Elimination, and just been following you guys this whole time.
Thank you.
And so, how are things going? Like, are you guys going to be recording soon? Are you guys in the process of recording, or?
Yeah, well, we're in the process of writing right now, because I mean, like with the whole reunion thing. Originally, we were just going to do a few shows for the 20th anniversary of the first record, and but then just our friends were like, "Hey, man, play with us here, play with us there," and just right up to this. So that's when we started thinking about writing new stuff. So that's where we're doing that.
Nice. Are you guys like on a label right now, or are you guys like in between? Like, is it kind of hard to release stuff because of the name or anything like that?
No, that's just all semantics, I guess. That's yeah, I don't know. No, we're not really tied down to any label right now. I mean, we never really were. The thing was like we put our own records on our own at first, and then we licensed everything to BYO. Like the entire BYO catalog was stuff that we were already doing on our own. But going through them allowed us to tour more and not have to be home so much to deal with actually shipping our records and stuff. But Nitro was the only label that we actually signed to, and after that, after the Pearly Gates record, our contract was done with them. So it didn't really have so much to do with the lawsuit as it was just we're just a free agent now.
Oh, nice. Yeah, Pearly Gates is really good. Like, I noticed that you guys said it was kind of like a goodbye, like with it going on. But there's a lot of good songs in there, like Anthem. Like that's probably one of my favorite, like Jughead.
Thanks, man.
So good.
Thank you.
And so you guys have a long history with Strung Out. They're playing with Strung Out tonight. That's right. So like, how did you guys know each other? Just through shows, or?
Oh no, I mean we originally met Jim Cherry and Jason a long time ago, and they were just getting going and they needed some shows, and they would open for us at a place called the Anti Club in LA, which was like this historic punk rock club, and they eventually got their thing going, and we still play with them here and there, but this is the first time we've played with them in a really long time, and it's just been awesome. The shows have just been incredible. Lots of fun hanging out with them. I mean, it's like 1994 every night. It's a trip.
Yeah, dude, that's awesome. Yes, speaking of that, I was going to ask you about the song, what's it called? New Vacation?
Yeah.
I was listening to that today, and I was just thinking about, like, I was just listening to the lyrics, like, hardcore. I'm like, what do you think about how relevant that song is today as it was back then?
Yeah.
It's kind of like, how do you feel about that? Is it like, is it what you expected, or like?
No.
Either.
Kind of like the same way that like Paid Vacation from the Circle Jerks. Like I listen to that now, and it's exactly like what's going on over in Afghanistan. And it was just it's a trip how things kind of like circle back around. Yeah, I mean that's what was going on at the time. That's how both Joey and I felt about after. You get out of school or whatever, and then there's nothing going on for you.
Yeah, it's always like, oh cool, you graduate, but you need to have experience. It's like, oh, I don't have that yet. It's like, oh well, all right, we'll see you later.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh man. So okay, so like on like almost every album besides like the first couple ones, you have a surf song on there.
Yeah.
And they're totally awesome, and like we don't need any other reason why besides they're awesome. What sparked that idea?
We've always loved surf music. And, I mean, we like all kinds of music, but Joey and Brian, it was more their idea. I mean, I was, you know, of course, totally on board. I mean, there isn't really any singing on those songs, of course, but we like all kinds of stuff. If we could pull off doing the kind of stuff that we listen to at home, we would probably do it more, but with surf music, we just, I don't know, we went with it. And in fact, when we were mastering Images Everything, I was there with, you know, with the engineer, and then, you know, Dexter showed up to, you know, like oversee everything, and he was there with Rat Scabies from The Damned, and he was sitting next to me on this couch while everybody's like hearing the playback, and we covered Rumble at Waikiki on the vinyl version of Images Everything. And this guy isn't saying anything to me, you know, the whole time, you know, and I was just, oh my god, it's Rat Scabies. And Rumble at Waikiki was done by Johnny and the Night Riders originally around like 1980 or whatever, the LA surf band, they were great. And he leaves over, he's all, this is Johnny and the Night Riders. Well, you know this? Oh yeah, I love surf music. Well, fucking awesome. Yeah, so, you know, surf music, exactly, just, you know, it just invokes something in people. I mean, like, let's put it this way, when the first time we toured in Europe, we had to play for a really long time, because the bars don't necessarily close at 2 o'clock out there. So we would do our set, and then we would do like covers, and we would do like surf songs. And everybody thought we were out of our minds for doing that. And then Pulp Fiction came out a few months later, and then when we went back and we're doing surf songs, everybody was just, you know, totally on board. Because, yeah, in the right context, you know, like at the beginning of Pulp Fiction, you know, or Dick Dale, and this one, it invokes something where you're just, oh man, this is so fucking cool. So that's why we just were like, you know what, let's put surf songs on our records.
Yeah, hell yeah. Speaking of covers, dude, I love the Elvis. It's a mix of the Elvis song and the Misfits song.
Yeah.
I love that song.
Whose idea was that?
They really wanted to do London Dungeon, but I wanted to put kind of like a different spin on it, and so yeah, we just incorporated the All Shook Up and Jailhouse Rock lyrics into it, just because, you know, Danzig, we would call him Evil Elvis just because he's just so, you know, but he's like gnarly. So that's where the Elvis thing came from. Also, well, the name came from when we were recording that record, Face to Face were downstairs doing that self-titled record that they did, and Chad Yarrow showed up with this statue of Elvis that he bought at like a thrift store or something, but it was broken in half, but it looked really cool. And at the time, you know, my girlfriend at the time was a sculptor, and well, let me take it home and she can repair it. He's like, all right. So then, you know, I took it home, and you know, she like patched it up, and then I painted it all crazy, and you know, turned him into a devil, and that's the picture that's on the inside of the record. And on the bottom it was written Elvis. So then what we're recording, yeah, we put the devil horns on it. Yeah, I put all that on there. So then when I brought it back and gave it to him, he was like, oh my god, he said Elvis on it. So
I thought it was a drawing or something.
No, that was an actual statue. I wish I had that to this day.
That is so cool. So who are the buff guys that designed the album?
That was Andrew Lenowski, who did a lot of our album artwork. That guy was awesome. But yeah, he just took it out of Muscle Magazine.
Just random guys.
Yeah, I mean, we kind of gave an idea of what we wanted, and then he did it.
You guys should put your faces on. Were you thinking of that?
What, the faces?
Put your faces on their bodies?
Yeah, well, it is our faces.
No way.
You didn't know this? I thought you knew that.
Like, he looks so different every time. Yeah, I was looking at all the albums, it looks so different. Like on Elimination, you got curly hair, you got like fro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I got confused.
Yeah.
And who's got the stash? I don't see anybody with a stash anymore. You know?
Yeah, that was our faces put on there.
That's crazy.
Andy's,
so good.
Andy's shenanigans.
That's so awesome. So, what exactly is Formula 502? Is that just made of
Formula 502 was a song that Joey wrote way before Jughead's. He was in.
So weird.
Well, Joey's been in bands since like 1985 or so. But like his first band that he was ever in high school was called Broad Axe out of Venice, and Fuck Shit Up was written in Broad Axe, and Formula 502. It was. I mean, I think I'd have to confirm it with him 100%, but he said it had something to do with a class he was in high school where he had to like write a commercial about like something, and so he wrote a commercial for a beer that just was specifically to get you wasted, Formula 502.
So, that is awesome.
Yeah, so then he just, you know, taught it to me later when we did the first record.
That is so good. So, do you guys ever play Seabiscuit? Is that a real song?
No, it is a real song, but
I mean, like, do you used to have a horse or something?
That's Joey's deal. He wrote that, and he sang it on the record too. But we only played it. We played it in Europe. But last year we went to Colorado. Like right when we did the reunion thing, we went to Colorado to play with the Nobodies for their reunion show. And we toured with. We toured with the Nobodies. We toured with the Nobodies in Europe, and so they saw that the band like actually like kind of knew it. But I went up and did a couple songs with the Nobodies last year, and they busted that out, and I had to do it.
That's awesome. Hell yeah.
But other than that, we don't play it.
What about Red?
Thanks, man. No. I don't think we ever did Red live ever.
Oh man. Okay, well, what's on the list tonight?
Off of that record?
Anything. I just want to know what's going on. I want to see what's coming up. See if I can request something.
Well, I don't know. Well,
are you doing anything off Just Join?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. That's all I need. That's all I need.
Yeah, we're doing stuff off of Just Join. Well, we're doing stuff off of just about every record but the first two, which is what after these shows are done, we're gonna be digging more into the really old stuff, like the Lonely at the Bottom, Stuck in Time stuff. But tonight, yeah, Just Join stuff. A few covers are in there too.
Oh, cool.
So,
anything off Pearly Gates?
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice. I'll be surprised. I just want to be surprised. I want to make sure I see what's coming. So that's awesome. Well, dude, awesome. So glad you took the time to talk.
Thank you, man. Thank you for coming.